Hello YouTube, my name is Maureen and welcome to Reen Reads. Um, I just got home from work. I had a long day. It's Monday. Mondays suck, but I have a review for you. I'm starting to catch up on all of the backlog of reviews that I've had to do. And this is getting closer to like my more recent reads. Um, and I was dreading reviewing this because I had an awful time reading this book. I really don't even think it deserves a review, but I can't review good things every time. I have to review things I don't like. And this, again, is just my personal opinion, obviously. But the book I'm going to be reviewing today is Tom Bedlam, a novel by George Hagen. And this was recommended to me. It's on the Spellbound Books book challenge on Instagram. You look for her Spellbound Books, you'll see her book challenge for 2014. And this was on there, and she decided she had read this previously and had liked it and thought it was in the same vein as The Gargoyle. I really didn't think so. Tom Bedlam, his character is named after his father, or his father played Tom Bedlam in the Shakespeare play, which is like King Lear, I think. It's either King Lear or Twelfth Night, but Tom Bedlam's in that. It's not about the character from the play. It's about this friggin' kid. Um, he starts off working in a pottery factory when he's a young child, and he's like with his mom and like trying to get by and everything. And then his mom dies, and shit goes down from there. After his mom dies, there's like a benefactor that comes into the picture. And when I was reading the synopsis, I was like, oh, cool, benefactor. This is kind of like, I thought it was going to be more like a Great Expectations kind of thing. But it follows Tom in boarding school, and something really tragic happens to him in boarding school. It kind of changes his views on things. He has like a love that he like a wife that he loves, but like a childhood sweetheart. I don't know. I really did hate every single character in the book, especially Tom. I felt like he had absolutely no he had no like empathy. Like I feel like he didn't have a heart. He he just didn't feel like a real person. He I don't know. Like for instance, and spoiler alert, but it's just the way it's going to be here. He talks about his wife dying, and they just it's just like casually mentioned, and his wife died, and then they like cut to 5 years after she's dead. So it's like you barely see their they don't have any feelings about the wife dying. They're like, oh well, it's the 1800s and people die, so yeah. I can't stand a book that doesn't explain time passing, and I think things just happen, and none of the characters really have any driving force. You never really found out ooh, what are Tom Bedlam's real feelings, and what drives him to become a better person. You never ever see that. It's like, oh, I'm just living my life and going to boarding school because I just walked into a whole bunch of money, and yeah. I don't know. I just thought the book was yucky, and it took me I don't know. The chapters are really small, and I know everyone's least favorite thing ever, some deckled edges. I don't know. Deckled edges don't really bother me, but I know that would kind of turn some people off. Um, but yeah, I just think it's so funny. It's like advanced praise for Tom Bedlam. It's like, why? Because they didn't read the book? I just think it's hilarious. I just thought this book was really awful. And after reading such a good book like The Gargoyle, I read this book next, and I was so disappointed. And it's pretty big, like it's a big book. Like, the hell does it stop at? It's like 448 pages, so like it's a decent size. It's not 500, but it's definitely bigger than an average size, or what I would call average. Um, I definitely wouldn't recommend this to anybody. If you are into like old school or like new literature that's like trying to be old English lit, then you might like it. But I don't like posers. I don't like things that try to pretend like something they're not. I don't know. I just didn't like it. It turned me off. I really don't even like the cover. I think the cover's kind of ugly. Uh, just what? That's the only thing I have for it is what. But hopefully the next review I have for you guys is gonna be pretty awesome. You can probably expect a lot of reviews from me within the next week because I'm gonna be home a lot. Rob's coming home for the weekend, so I'm gonna be home for a few extra days than I usually am. So hopefully I can catch up on some reviews. Yeah. But shout outs to the to my 2 new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for just connecting with me. I think that's really awesome. Love the booktube community. Just want to like me to grow. Or that's about it. Yeah, tired. I'm tired. I'm tired because I said it's tired. I'm done. YouTube, till we meet again.